Okay, am I live? Okay, so welcome to the Content Beach. Okay, this is very brave of me. I'm going live for the second time. This is Raya, and welcome to the Content Beach, your creative hideout where strategy meets saltwater and content flows like a cocktail at sunset. Okay, so today I'm bringing you something a little futuristic and a little intimate, and honestly, a little freaky. So the question is, what happens when your voice is no longer just yours? And yes, we are talking about AI voice cloning. So when what happens when you let AI, a little literal clone of your voice, speak for you? So the can it carry your content brand forward, or can it scale your presence without dimming your essence? Because if you're a thought leader, a personal brand, your voice, like literally, that's your that's your unique. I would say that's what makes you unique. Literally, your voice and your thought leadership. It's all yours. So question again. So can it scale your presence without dimming your essence, or does it start sounding like a ghost version of you? All words, no warmth, and literally cold. So let's dive in. Okay, so it started before when I had a call before with a potential client, and she was asking about her creating a course, but she wanted to have an AI version of her delivering the course because she is an ER, no, not ER, ICU nurse, and she wants to help those who are, the families of critically ill, to just to comfort them and give them kind of like support through a course. And that's a very noble thought, but she wants to use an AI version of her to deliver the course. And I just know that at the time, for me, it's not a good fit. Um so also um so one of my clients I recently spoke with have asked me if I have worked with other projects that um where they had cloned their voice, and as if it were a standard thing now to actually do it. So it's like buffer or choosing your Canva palette. So it got me thinking, are we really at a point where we're outsourcing your literal voice is normal? Because tech is wild nowadays. If you go through Instagram, you'll see all these apps, the app ads, yeah, that are encouraging you to download their app because it can make you an AI. You can make an AI version of yourself. So you can train an AI to sound like you, talk like you, or even add your signature little pauses and, let's say, catchphrases. You could be sipping matcha on the beach while your clone records your podcast, teaches your course, replies to your subscribers, and let me catch my breath. It sounds dreamy, right? So, but then the deeper question lands like a wave to the face. If it's not you speaking, is it still you? Hmm. I wish I have a sound effect there. Maybe this works. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that fits, but okay. So we'll go with that for now. And again, so where was I? Okay. So we're in an age of content chaos where you're told to show up every day, be real and raw. post with a plan and never burn out. Like you can actually miss you can actually mix and match all of those things without burning out. But yes, you can in a way, but oops. Okay, sorry. That is totally my fault. I'm sorry. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so yeah, so where does an AI voice clone fit in this mess? It's cool to actually create content and be everywhere. So, where does an AI voice clone fit in this mess, or is it just another tool, like your tripod or your favorite lens, or is it something actually useful? Because you have your energy, I have my energy, and I love my automations. I love systems, but the soulfully side of me really wants to connect and having that authentic energy of connecting with someone, like listening to them, and then you get that the feeling that you can resonate with someone based on their voice alone or the thought that they're sharing. um Kind of side eyeing the whole thing, but that's beside the point. So again, that's case to case basis. um I'd say your voice isn't just a sound, so it's a spell. If we go going with the soulful vibe, so it's a spell, it's a vibe, it's the transmission of your entire nervous system. And when you clone it, you don't just automate, you duplicate something intimate. And I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to be a ghost in my own brand or not, if you it's just different. And if you go to YouTube, actually, so one of the um, YouTube channels that are actually showing up in my on my feed are created by AI. So these are voice clones of, for example, really popular speakers, but I don't click it because it's not authentic. It's not them. And whatever they're saying could have been just a generated ChatGPT script as well. And that makes it double AI. So I would say it's the transmission, your voice, it's a transmission of your entire nervous system. And when you clone it, you don't just automate. And yeah, so it got me thinking. I'm spacing out there. I'm going into my deep thinking mode. But okay, so let's just vibe into this. Okay. I don't want to. Don't want to cancel this live recording, even if no one's listening, just because I'm here already. So let's just get into it. So number one, there are three risks for me of, at least for me, my thoughts are what I'd advise my clients. There are three risks of cloning your content voice. So number one would be vibe delusion. And an AI might sound like you, but it doesn't feel like you. So I'll say that again. An AI might sound like you, but it doesn't feel like you. Your people, your audience, they will feel the shift. They might not know why, but something will start feeling off. It's like a beach with no sun. It looks right, but it's cold. And your voice clone might say all the right things, but without the current, it's just noise. Without the energy, it's just noise. And number two, connection breakdown. And this one stings. People don't follow you because you're perfect. They follow you because they feel close to you through your teachings, through your ideas, through your thought leadership. And when your voice is automated, you're technically there, but energetically checked out. And that disconnection, it leaks. So you go from magnetic human to background noise real quick. And third, da, 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 ethical blur. So let's not skip the fine print. If your clone says something wrong, goes viral out of out of context, or gets used by someone else, what then? You've basically handed your digital doppelganger a microphone. And that's not just about brand. That's about trust. So don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-tech. I'm not anti-AI anymore. Which is funny. I had so much recordings before about AI that I just deleted, and now I just wish that I just left it somewhere so I can reference it. But anyway, so I'm not anti-tech. I like AI. I like my chat GPT. And I'm not here, you know, just being self-righteous about this, but there is a way to use your AI clone without turning into a content zombie. Okay? So, these are the way these are the areas where AI fits and where it doesn't. So for me, sample, if you really just want to use AI, you know. So number one, for evergreen repetitive stuff, course intros, frequently asked question audios, autoresponders, you know, just clone away. Let your AI voice be the bartender serving repeat drinks. And you show up for the spicy conversations, for the one that requires your expertise. And okay, so another way, okay, turning myself out here. Only 12 minutes in. Okay, so another way is for pre-editing and script flow. So let your AI voice read your drafts out loud. You know, it's like hearing your script on playback before you record the real thing. You catch the weird tone shifts, vibe vibe mismatches, awkward phrasing. You know, and it's editing with attitude. If you want, Uh, like, okay. So number three, and I think this would be a useful one, would be for multi-language expansion. So this one's hot. So okay, so creators are using voice clones to speak in different languages with their actual tone and rhythm intact. And suddenly, your voice is global, but the vibe stays you. So it's a real growth. It's a really good way to grow your brand if you do it with care. Okay, so those are the three things. Yay. Okay, so now the deeper question: what does your voice mean to your brand? Is it your storyteller, your authority? Is it your vibe anchor? Is it your intimacy bridge? Would your audience know if it really wasn't if it wasn't really you? And more importantly, would you know? And if you answer there, if you answer yes to any of that, I want you to know that you should not outsource what is sacred, like what is unique to you. You can scale content, but not connection. And your voice is more than data, it's your digital soul print. So, here's your reminder straight from our virtual beach. So, you don't have to clone yourself to stay consistent. You just have to build systems that support your creativity and not replace it. Okay, so AI is just a tool. And you're the transmission, the energy. You're the wild, soft, sunlit energy behind it all. So clone wisely and speak often because it's your voice. It's what makes you unique. You know, because the moment you stop sounding like you, your brand becomes just another wave and not the whole tide. Okay? So, Thank you for joining me today. This is the Content Beach, and I'm Raya. And for now, this voice is 100% salty, sacred, and mine, and a little crazy. Visit www.wethriveby design.com if you want to, I don't know, to connect. Okay, so thank you. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.